Oh, it's Saturday morning, so you know what to expect. Ooh, is the camera? See that? This is the part I don't get. I don't know if the camera's right, the camera's not right. Oh, either way it go, it is what it is. I'd like to welcome y'all to another OneTake review. I just got to watching My Hero Academia episode 31. Pretty good episode. Takes place revolving or pretty much concerned with the aftermath of Hero Killer Stain. And you knew there would be some stuff like that. You knew there would be some repercussions for people taking actions, which I didn't think it would be like this, and it actually didn't make sense to me. It kind of reminded me of like the whole Marvel thing with like the Sokovia Accords, and like heroes should should have to actually be called to action before they can move in on something, which was always stupid to me, in a sense. Of course, you have both sides, but it pretty much makes sense. Like heroes should be taken accountable for the action, or like if a person should step in and do something, they should just do it. It's basically with any superhero thing, in which we have this based around heroes, so it don't make sense that it would come up. But we started off with Todoroki, Ida, and Deku in a hospital, and they just going over, just talking about the situation and things that happen. And the police chief comes in, who is a dog. Is that just? I'm kind of wondering, like, is that a quirk, or do we just have worlds with dogs? Because it wouldn't surprise me because they did in Dragon Ball Z, where like the mayor was a dog. So I'm kind of wondering, like, 'cause I always wondered, like, about that. If you have a quirk, do you have to necessarily be a hero, or can you just still be a regular cop, but not use your quirk? Either way it goes, he was a dog, and so he basically telling them like, uh, y'all will be punished for taking action, and Shoto was like pissed, like, what you want us to do? Let him die? Like, if I wouldn't have stepped, if either one have stepped in, he would have died. If Deku would have stepped in, both of them would have died. Like, so what the fuck is going on? Like, you want us to just sit around? And the guy was basically saying, so it only works for you if things turn out good. What if it would turn out bad? Either way, I'm like, bad? Only way it could have turned out bad if they would have died. Like, what the fuck? It still made any sense. But, and either was, I mean, Shoto was pretty much finna go after him. I know the flames would come. He won't even go at him with ice. He's gonna come at him with flames. But Grand Torino told him to let him finish, and he was like, "We thank you. I thank you for it, but you can't get any credit for it." Which I kind of figured would happen because they didn't want to give them guys more props than they deserve. Because Deku was already a big name. Shoto and Deku were already big names, and Ida, based off like his brother, his relationship with his brother. So them not getting the credit, I understand it, even though I really wanted them to get it. But at the same time, that's not what being a hero is about. Which that's what falls up under the whole thing with Stain. Now Stain is leaving like this his mark on the whole villain community and everybody, because he has everybody thinking like a real hero does not look for compensation. He does it just because the fact of it's the right thing to do. And he's saying pretty much his mission was pretty cool. Like his whole ideology was, in my opinion, was kind of right. So I understand him having followers, and there's going to be many more of him coming in because we saw clips and stuff of people. And I know these people are like major people that's coming pretty soon. The reason I know this is because I bought all the manga. I haven't read them, but like they're on like the covers and stuff. So I know they have a big role to play in the upcoming future of like villains and heroes and villains. So I want to kind of see how they're gonna play, because I like the fact that now we have this whole league of villains, and I think Shigaraki gonna be like the core to bring all these villains really further together, because he's actually mad because he thought once he released the no moves, nobody would care about Stain. But in all actuality, nobody really gave a shit about the no moves, and they just like a side thing that happened. But Stain was the real mark that got left on the whole world, and which was absolutely perfect with me because I like Stain more than the No Moves and really more than Shit Rocker because he's the only character that really had depth to him and it had a real purpose, and his purpose was it made sense. You actually feel like, damn, maybe I should be rooting for Stain. Maybe the heroes are bad. So that all made sense to me. But I really wanted to see what these other heroes were doing. I saw the one little girl left some dude left bloody as hell. Uh, I, I, I want to read the manga because I got it and it's just sitting. Matter of fact, oh yeah, got that. I forgot they were right behind me. Hey, what's this? This is volume 8. This is 7. This is 6. Oh, and here it is. Item 9. And there's the little girl I was talking about right there. See, I haven't read them. I just have them though. I only read as far as the manga, the anime goes, and then I read that far into the manga. It's actually weird. I'm actually pretty much showing some self-control by not reading because you just don't know how bad I want to dive into that manga right now and just read all the way through. But I'm not. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on with them, which is it's cool though because I like the whole build up into where this stuff is going. We get a couple cuts to see what the other UA students are doing. We see Bakugo is probably like the funniest one because he's really in a situation he doesn't want to be in, and I think all of their situations will ultimately help them, and that the stuff they're doing will ultimately help them in the end, but they don't realize it now. I just want to see like is Bakugo's because I feel like he gonna go into a fucking rage after being his hair is done and he doesn't look as gritty. He has on tight jeans. Like it doesn't make any sense for him to be with the genius. I think that was the worst decision he could have made. He should have went with anybody else. Who knows? It might play out pretty good. I kind of want to see what kind of twist they're gonna put on it. And I wouldn't mind. I know it kind of seems like Bakugo gonna end up being a villain by the way they make it play. But I think his dedication to be a hero is the only thing stronger than his will to like be anything other than that. You know, like he wants to be the best hero. I don't think he wants to be like the best villain. You know, so I think the only reason it just he would do his he just acts in a different way. You know, he still can be a hero like in Devil. You know, he just acts in a different way, but he still can be a hero. And then we see the final really thing. Not the final. We had two like mob bosses really was the thing at the end. Where they talk. Well, I guess I call them mob bosses because that's what they had like the setting like. And they were talking about how things were before All Might, how villagers were just running around doing what they wanted to do. And then All Might became this gleaming thing of hope for people, which is pretty much what All Might stands for. And he messed everything up. But then everybody's trying to ride the Stain wave, and that's when pretty much catapult the villains to where they need to be and get them in that league. Also get, I don't say the best new information for last, but we have another scene where Ida says that he can't really use he has severe damage to his left arm. He really can't use it. His right is injured pretty bad too, but he'll be able to use it again. So we get that. He said he's going to keep it like that until he becomes a real hero, which is nice, but at the same time, you're going to be at a disadvantage at every fight. And Deku says, I feel you. Like, we're going to get stronger together because my right hand still messed up from fighting Todoroki ass. Todoroki like, maybe I'm going to curse the hands. He's like, I'm the hand crusher. Like, it was funny. So, I like the whole thing between them two and how Ida's actually want to become a better hero because when he went that Stain, it was pretty much all rage and his mind wasn't there, which is understandable. The guy fucking crippled his brother for somebody who looked up to, and you can't get clouded by hate and vengeance, and that's what he did. So now he's pretty much on the path to like really trying to become a hero, even more so than before, which is dope. But the most important information I think we got out of this whole thing was the reveal of the guy who killed All Might's predecessor. It's a guy who's and left a big mark on All Might. It's a guy who's called They didn't give a name, but instead of one for all, it's all for one. Which I think he has the ability to give people quirks, other people's quirks. So I'm pretty sure he's a guy, in all honesty, who has like a bunch of quirks and is fucking OP as fuck. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get to him, and it doesn't really matter. In all honesty, I want him to be the last person of the whole thing. He needs to be the last person because he killed All Might's predecessor. He's the reason All Might is not going to be All Might for much longer. All Might actually needs to get killed by him, in all honesty, and just it's gonna be that last push for Deku moving forward. And you have people after that, of course, but just to reveal all that whole thing, phenomenal. Give you more to look forward to, and what does he also pass along powers to other people like One for All? But I doubt he does because it's all for one. He pretty much wants it all to himself, or he just has a whole bunch of people he put him in. I think that's the guy that Shigaraki's been talking to the whole time. I'm not sure, not confirmed, but it's pretty much heavily implied that that's him because he's giving people quirks, multiple quirks. So, I mean, it only makes it put 2 and 2 together, it makes 4 all day. So that's another good thing. I'm talking, I didn't realize there was that much information in this episode, but apparently it was. They gave you a lot of shit in one episode. That's why I like this series so much. And another good episode. It wasn't great, even though with no action, though, it was still a good episode because it gave you a lot of information. It gave you a lot of stuff to think about. It makes me want to dive into that manga. It makes me want to watch the preview to the next episode, but I'm not. I'm going to keep my patience and chill. But thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I got to head to work.